displeased with how he played?
No, but we all know what JK can do, and I think anytime you fumble the ball, that's a critical error, and so if it's the number one plan to win, then we can't have that happen.
Front row right, Tim.
Yeah, you guys got under center there pretty quick in the game. Who saw that coming? What did you like about that, Coach Day?
Well, I think it gives us some versatility and some flexibility in terms of what we're doing. And I know you guys were asking me that all preseason, so I was trying to keep
Even
that.
in the spring.
Yeah, I know, trying to keep it under the vest, but yeah, it's out there now. I think that it gives us a lot of things, and I think it gives us some direct runs. I think it gives us a play action pass. I think it's good to have for a lot of reasons schematically, and we've done a good job with that. Justin and Josh have done a pretty good job with that, and so we're going to keep building that package as we go.
And two of the quickies, Chase Young seemed to have a game. What did you see from him? Not just from a playing standpoint, from a leadership standpoint. What just stood out?
Strong presence, strong personality from start to finish all week. He was strong on the field. He was strong before the game, and then on the field, he backed it up. So it's funny, some guys can be leaders in certain ways, but when you're strong and you're in front of the team, then you play the way he does. That's a sign of a great leader.
Yeah, and I know the second and third quarters are kind of weighing on you a little bit the way the offense waned for a while. But what does it mean for the team, for its Dauber, for its reputation nationwide and stuff, to get off to a start like that with a quarterback who transferred in? What does that do from a confidence standpoint for the group and also, its reputation?
Yeah, everybody was kind of, flying high during that time, and then I think that's what we're capable of. We talked about coming out to a fast start, and that was about as fast as I've been around. And so that was good. That goes to show the explosiveness of what we can be, and I think everybody felt that. Now it's time to keep building on it as we go.
Far left, Matt.
You talked about it, needing to sustain it after that quick start. But when you looked at it, what did stall you? Was it your own mistakes? Was it taking the foot off the gas maybe mentally? Was it Florida Atlantic? As you looked at the film,
I think it's hard. Yeah, I think it's hard when you say, "Well, we scored 28 points in the first half." You'd be like, "Wow, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good day. I'd take that because we're on pace for about 60." But when you start that fast, it's like, okay, why don't we score every series? A little unrealistic. They have good players and good coaches, and they do a good job. And the one drive right there, we hit the swing to DeMario. He kind of got hit late there. They didn't call it. Okay, the next play, we get the offensive pass interference on Olave. That ball would have probably been inside the 10-yard line. They call offensive pass interference. We throw the fumble on the backwards pass to Garrett. They get the turnover just like that. And so it was just some of those things. We got a couple holding calls that got us off schedule and didn't convert on third down. And so some of those things. And then I think we came out in the third quarter. We kind of pounded it on them a little bit, got a couple drives going, and then kind of finished the game. So a little strange, the way the game played out, but a lot to learn from.
Is there any improvement area that you look at from week one to this week that jumps out at you like we have to get this, fixed?
It's just overall execution, and playing clean and no turnovers, for sure. And then the penalties got to get cut down. I thought we did a much better job. That's been one of our emphasis points with the procedure issues. There was a couple holding calls. We got to get our hands inside on that. But for the most part, it was pretty clean that way. And so, those are all the things. We got to win the line of scrimmage. We got to run the ball. We got to be explosive in the pass game, and then go from there and do a good job in the red zone.
Front row middle, Joey.
You talked a bit about Justin already, but looking back, was there a favorite play or sequence that got you particularly excited about his potential?
Believe it or not, it was one of his throwaways on third down. There was nothing there. It was something you may not even notice. It was a 3rd and 8. 3-man rush. They got a guy through. There was nothing there. He took the ball through in the stands. To me, that was my favorite play of the day because he's understanding what it means. And, it's very hard for somebody who hasn't played a lot of football to understand that play right there is just as important as the play you make, because if you try to throw the ball into traffic and turn the ball over there, it's a disaster. We got a good defense, punt, put it inside the 10-yard line, and then we'll get the ball back soon enough and we'll have another shot. So I thought, and there was several of those. There was actually a couple where he didn't have it, and he got us to 2nd and 6, and he scrambled for 4 yards. Those are my favorites. The one, the post to Olave, the throw to Jeremy. Those are what I'm talking about in terms of the big plays will come, but you have to manage the bad plays and don't make bad situations worse.
And Chris Chodoff was the guy that came off for Justin in the late. Was he the backup or was
yeah, we don't have a backup. Chris, we decided to put Chris in the game, at the end, and He's had a good camp, but those guys will continue to battle it out through practice.
Second row middle, Bruce.